G'day guys, welcome back to the Thirsty Mason. This time is story time. So grab yourself a lovely glass of something. Right now I'm enjoying a beautiful, beautiful whiskey. Because sometimes I like to break it up with the wine. So this is the time that I nearly got arrested. In fact, I should have only just gotten out of jail this year. And here's why. It was my cousin's 16th birthday party. And so he used to live very, very close by. The way that our family have been set up is we have literally 3 properties. Each property has a house on it with a brother living in each one. So it's me and my brother-in-law there at some stage, and we're still slightly awkward around one another. They'd only just gotten married and come back from the honeymoon. And we were trying to, break the ice a little bit, as it were. Best way to break the ice with somebody is to have a drink with them. And when you're still feeling very awkward, you tend to not count the beers as they're going down. I had 6 beers, and my brother-in-law must have had 10. And I was pretty much a lightweight at the time. And that's another story for another day. Explaining why I couldn't really handle my liquor or alcohol then. So at some stage, after setting up all the tables, I get a phone call from my uncle. He's like, Anth, I need you to go pick up the ice now. He's desperate. Alright, being stupid because I had a couple too many. I'm like, yeah, no worries. Piece of piss. We'll get it done. Only to realize we didn't have a car. My brother-in-law got dropped off by my sister, and I'd walked here. Well, what are we going to do now? Drunken stupidity is a different type of stupidity. Because I start looking out inside the paddock, and I see the paddock basher just sitting there. To all the international watchers out there, a paddock basher is basically a hunk of crap car, right? Basically rust on wheels, that you use to drive around the bush. Because you don't want to take your good car and get it all scratched up and damaged. So you grab any hunk of crap, Camry or whatever, and you just floor it throughout the bushland. Doesn't matter if you pop a tire, doesn't matter if it doesn't have registration, doesn't matter if the brakes don't work perfectly. It's made for being driven around the property. That's it. We look at each other and we have the bright idea that we're going to go. And had either one of us been sober, alright, and had half a brain cell, it would have been obvious. Don't do this shit. It's the dumbest thing, dumbest idea ever. But no. My brother was like, you had too much to drink, I'm going to drive. And I'm like, it's not here. You can deal with the alcohol better than I can. Idiot. So we jump inside the paddock basher. Let me explain to you this paddock basher. 2 flat tires. The windows don't go down. It's not registered. The brakes don't work. Headlights are gone. How this thing operates is still beyond me. At this stage, it's running on hopes and dreams. Leprechauns piss in the fuel tank, and that's how it runs. Because nothing tethered to reason should function. Off we go. Grocery stores up the road has its ice, right? It's all a 5-minute drive, right? Max. 10 minutes we should be back home with the ice, yeah? Of course, Lady Fortune, you can rely on her. Flying downhill, we end up clocking in about 90 k's an hour. With two messed up wheels, alright, in a 60 zone. I've never seen a policeman in our small town. Till that day, just shit luck, right? He pulls out and tries to pull us over, and we realize we can't stop because the brakes are shonky. Holy shit, what are we gonna do? We let go of the accelerator, and we had to start tasing the handbrake Because if we just pull the handbrake, the whole thing's gonna flip over and we'll die. So this policeman thinks we're making a run for it. He has the siren, he's going, pull over, and we're going, we can't. Finally, we managed to shift to the side after like a good few kilometers of like this chase, if you can call it that. You could have been walking beside the machine. Alright, but we couldn't just physically stop it. You were pushing the brake, nothing's going on. So guy pulls us over, gets out, he goes, wind down your window, and we're going, we can't. There's no reason. We can't do it. The shit's been stuck for 25 years. Alright. And he's like, open the door. So I open the door, and he goes, boys, can you explain to me? Can you just explain to me the fuck we're here? And we're like, hello, I'm Anthony. This is my brother-in-law. Just stupid. Like, we're not thinking right. Because, guys, you are driving an unregistered vehicle. You're going nearly double the speed limit. Your tires are flat. You have no brake lights. You have no headlights. Where's your seatbelts? They don't exist. I don't even see a car thing. Don't even see ignition in the car. We used to start this thing up with a screwdriver. It's a hunk of crap. I'm telling you that. It ran on hopes and dreams. There was more rust than there was paint. The paint was holding the whole thing together. He goes, have you boys been drinking? And we're like, honesty is the key. So we're like, yes. Yes, we have, officer. He's like, it's 9 a.m. Yes, sir. But it's for a 16-year-old's birthday. Like, you're drinking alcohol at a 16-year-old's birthday party. No. They're not drinking. We're drinking. Like, boys, can you please explain to me exactly what the hell you're doing on the road right now at this moment? Please, explain to me why I'm not going to take you to jail straight away. Because this is just ridiculous. We need ice. You need ice? We need ice for the 16-year-old's birthday party. For the drinks to keep him cold. So we're going to get ice from the shops. Alright, so you're going to go get ice for a 16-year-old's birthday party? Yes, officer. I want to see this. I want to see this birthday party. Alright, I'm going to escort you down to the shops. I'm going to see you buy this ice. And I'm going to follow you back to the house. And we're going to see what the hell this party is right here. Sure enough, we jump back in the car. The guy escorts us down to the shopping centre. The little grocers. We panic buy like 20 bags of ice. Like we're preparing for the next ice age or some shit. We only need like 3 bags. But we're just nervous. We're like, hey, how much money do you need? Is $600 enough? Take all our money. Give me all the ice. We're freezing our ass off on the freaking way back. And we're in a panic. Alright? Because he only just got married and he's convinced that he's just going to go to jail. Alright? And I'm 21 and I'm just wasting my life. What the hell are we going to do? We turn into the driveway. And this living legend continued driving. He escorted us to make sure that we got there safe. He watched us load up and escorted us back up. He didn't follow us in and completely let us off the hook. I can't make this up. I hope to God one day I can meet the guy again just so I can thank him. Anyway, that's why I should still be in jail to this day. Anyway, that's story time with Uncle Anth. Hope you enjoyed yourself. Have a good night.